and more tunes here at Head Top. So watch how you speak on my name, you know?
A beat on the beat.
Hey you guys, it's me Clarissa here on Clarissa Says, where Clarissa says it all and that is how I feel. So I just wanted to come on here and do a quick update on what's going on with Wooski. Now, I did a video yesterday. Well, I posted a video yesterday. I actually recorded the video before yesterday, but I didn't have the chance to upload it until yesterday. So I just wanted to come up here with the update as of today. November 13th, 2018, because I want the information that you guys have out on Wooski as current as possible. So today's update is that Wooski has been coming in and out of an induced coma. He has been talking. He's been on speakerphone with some of his friends and family, and he's been speaking and saying like what's up, but then going back to dreamland. If you guys don't know what an induced coma is, it's basically when they put you up, basically they drug you. They put you under by drugging you up with a whole bunch of like strong stuff, or like maybe it's not a whole bunch of strong stuff, but whatever they shoot into you through your veins is something that's very, very, very strong, and it makes you come out in a coma and go back and forth from the coma to reality and drift back and forth depending on how much is dripping into your system and how much you have in there. So of course when he starts to come to, they put a little bit more into his whatever that thing is called, the stand with the white thing with water and the chemicals and all that. They basically put the IV. That's what it is. Sorry, y'all. They put more of the medicine into the IV to make him, go back into that induced coma, which also helps with his pain levels because he literally was shot in his eardrum. Now, I said before his head. I believe your ear is connected to your head, but, someone wants me to be specific. So shout out to you, SCL. I'm being specific. Your eardrum. He was shot in his eardrum. And so because of that, they don't want for his head to swell up with blood or anything like that, or have excess fluids within his head or his brain or anything like that. So they're keeping him in a induced coma to make sure that he doesn't mess with the wound. 2, with any of his stats, like his blood pressure, his blood levels, like any of that. And 3, so that his head doesn't swell from being out of the coma. Because if you guys can imagine blood just swelling up, or even excess water through your blood just swelling up in your head, like that can really mess up his wound. 1, his progress for healing. 2, and 3, his progress for rehabilitation to get out of the hospital and to be able to function normally. Now, like I said in my other video, there are a lot of cases where people come out with traumas like this and they are fine, living their best life. They ain't worrying about none of that. It is what it was. It was the past, and they kept going with their life. So I pray and I send blessings to his friends and to him for that to be the same case, and to his family for that to be the same case for him, that it just continues to be a positive situation where he is doing fine, which he is. That's why he's able to come in and out of the coma or the induced coma and actually speak and stuff like that. However, I've been trying to find some information, y'all. I've been trying to find some videos, some audio, something, pictures of him in the hospital, something. And the reason why you, me, and everyone else are not or will not find the information is because for those of you that do not know, he is actually out on bond currently. Wooski is out on bond. I think he bonded for 150K. At least I know 100K plus. He bonded out, and so he has been out on bond. And for those that do not know, this is from a situation that happened from him shooting at an op, a while ago, this year, 2018, I believe, earlier this year. So he got, caught up with shooting at an op, and so they put him, in jail, and then he bonded out of jail. So he's been out on bond, So when he went to Wooski's funeral, he was out on bond. So when that situation happened, that's caught on camera, that's literally everywhere on the web, you know, the cops see, okay, you were around guns, and as a felony or going to be charged as a felony and being out on bond for felony charges, you should not be around any guns. You should not have any guns in your possession, nothing with guns. So the fact that he was in the situation while literally being out on bond for a situation with a gun as a felony or being charged as a felony, or if he doesn't already have a felony or whatever, they are watching him. So the cops are there. The police officers, the police are there with him. So the only way that people are being able to visit him is with permission. And there has been people that, you know, his family and, you know, close friends that they call relatives that have been able to view him, actually not view him, speak with him and, you know, speak with him on his phone. People can call him, talk to him. Some people have seen him face to face and actually saw that he's doing, you know, good in this circumstances. They allow visitations. But in other people's circumstances that are not in this kind of a state, they may not, most times not let people actually come in the room and talk to them and stuff like that because they are in trouble. So, you know, Wooski alone in this situation is looking at 2 to 10 years for being around and having a firearm as a felon. So just look out for that, y'all. I hope that it doesn't get to that point, but let's be honest, if police are, you know, there with him, they are looking. And I think also because he was out on bond, that's why police are also with him, because he was already, you know, in trouble out on bond from a situation that happened prior with guns and firearms and all of that. So I think that's the reason why as well the police is watching him and stuff like that and have custody basically of him. But you guys, we will both find out what really happens with this case and what happens with him being involved with getting shot in the eardrum and that shooting that happened at Wooski's funeral. Now, I just want to give you a quick update on the information that I received in my DM and in my comment section. By the way, if you guys have not already followed me, go to my Instagram, Clarissa Says, KLARISSICASAYS. And go ahead, also leave your comments down below. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell on the right side of the screen. I appreciate your support. But I'm going to give you guys as many updates as possible as I can on this. What happens after he, you know, fully heals. What happens with his cases that he has, or his case, two separate cases, because the one that happened prior that he's actually out on bond now for, and the one that I believe is going to happen because he was around all that gun violence and in a situation where he was shot. But you know, common sense is if someone's shooting, you're going to defend yourself, you're going to have a gun, and in the environment that he lives in, it's just a way of life. You have to carry your like same way you go outside without your shoes. No, so not gonna go outside with their guns. Like, you know, it's basically the same exact thing. And so it's like a lose-lose situation where you got into trouble, but the only way to protect yourself is through a gun. And legally, with a felony or getting in trouble with, you know, having a felony charge, you technically can't even go and buy a legal gun. So then forces you to get a legal gun. It's just, you know, the world sometimes is really against you. So what I'm going to say is, I hope for the best for him. I will keep you guys updated as much as possible. And yeah, please leave your comments down below. I appreciate everyone that has been already commenting on my other videos that I did on the Wooski update. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Boy, you on the track.